Good morning, guys, and welcome to another day here from the incredible country of India. As you can probably tell, this is India. You got motorbikes, you got lots of noise and more noise, and that is India. But today we are in the north of India. We are in the state of Uttarakhand. We are in the city of Rishikesh, and well, we're going on a street food tour. This is going to be a street food video, and from what I've heard, Rishikesh has good food. They don't have any unique food where you can't find it anywhere else in India, but they have good food. So with that, I'm curious to see what good food is on offer here in Rishikesh. I know that a lot of the food here in Rishikesh you can't find in other parts of India, but you know what? I'm hungry, I want some food, I want to see what the food scene is like here in Rishikesh. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead, we're going to start this street food tour, and we're going to eat our way through the city of Rishikesh. Let's go. One of the best things to have here in India with breakfast is pakora. I think we've had pakora before. I think we might have had it in Delhi, but if you forgot, pakora is basically a bunch of fried little things. They can do pakora basically everything. You can do bread pakora, you can do vegetable pakora, you can do onions, cauliflower. There's just so much variety. And here we've come to a place known as Ramu Pakora, and you can literally see the mountains of pakora. They have literally actual mountains of them. They look like the mountains of Uttarakhand almost. Like so much pakora deep fried here. It's incredible. That's the way you do breakfast here in India. They've also got a little green chutney. I think this is a sort of nice green chutney used as a dip the pakora inside. So without further ado, we're gonna go ahead. Ooh, I think I found one that I might like. I think I've got an onion pakora. I mean, look at how crispy the onions are. You can literally see the onions themselves. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead, dip it in that green sauce. Let's go and try it out. That's Indian breakfast, right? Crispy, nice. The green sauce, it's almost cold, refreshing in a way, especially when you have such deep fried flavors in the onion. The onion, I mean, it's a deep fried onion. It doesn't get much simpler than that. But the green sauce is a really nice sort of compliment. It helps cool down a little bit. It's not spicy, actually. It's not really spicy. It's just something that helps cool down your tongue a little bit. But the thing about pakora is there's so much variety. There's so many different types of pakora. So like, for example, here's one. I think we've got one, some other vegetable. I think it might be cauliflower. What I'm gonna do is the same thing. I'm gonna go ahead, dip it in that green sauce, and give it a try. Well, it's not cauliflower. That was paneer, which is like a cottage cheese here in India. Very common that you can make pakora out of that as well. So, like I said, you can make pakora out of cheese. That's how diverse pakora is here in India. You can literally make pakora out of everything. And it's a very sort of versatile thing that you can have here in India. Street side, best way to have it. And yeah, a great breakfast item at the start of our day here in India.
He's owner. He's owner.
So you are the owner of this stall, yeah? Ram Pakora. Great way to start off breakfast here in India. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. We've come to a place known as Gita Bhavan. It's sort of like a big cafeteria style almost. You go order your food, you get a ticket, and you go to the counter, and then they serve you some of the most delicious food you're gonna find here in Rishikesh. Now, what is this place famous for? They're famous for puri sabji. We've had puri sabji before, we've had it in a few places. Most notably in Orcha, I had quite a few puri sabjis, and I absolutely love puri sabji. But here in Rishikesh, I've gotten something a little different. I've got a masala puri. So this puri here has a little bit more flavor. You can tell it's a different color. It's kind of reddish in color. It's got a reddish tinge to it. That's because they add masala to the puri, so it's supposed to add a little bit more flavor, a little bit more spice, things that I love to have. Now, puri sabji, if you watch the channel, you know what it is. It's just puri, which are these sort of puffs that you can dip in sabji, which is a vegetable, almost like a curry. You dip in, it's got potatoes, it's got spices. It's one of my favorite things to have here in India. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and let's get started. First, I've never had masala puri before, so what I want to do is I just want to try the puri out just by itself. It comes with a plate of 4 actually, so it's quite generous. Let's go ahead, let's just try the puri out. Let's see if there's any masala flavor. Let's see if it's different from the normal puris. don't know if having that puri by itself was the greatest idea. It's pretty dry, like really, really dry. You usually need the sabji to give it a little bit of moisture, a little bit of flavor. But I have to say, it is a little bit different than the normal puris. You can taste a little bit of flavor, a little bit of spice. But overall, it is quite oily. I mean, these are literally fried in oil until they puff up into those really, really nice puris. So you do taste a little bit of oil, you do taste a little bit of spice in there, but it's just a hint. It's like the slightest hint. Other than that, it's pretty much just a standard puri. But that is way too dry, so let's go ahead, let's actually dip it inside the sauce. Let's dip it in this yellow colored sauce. You can see there's quite a few things going on. You've got potatoes, you've got other vegetables. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead, grab some potato. I mean, wow. Look at this right here. You can see a big piece of potato here. Let's go ahead and try it out. That is much better. You do need that sauce to give it a little bit of moisture. You have to add that sauce in so that, or else the puri is just really, really dry. So you need that little bit of moisture. The sauce itself, it's quite light, actually. You can tell it's a very watery sauce. It's not a very thick sauce. It's different from the one we had in Orcha where they actually kept the skins on the potato. Here, there's a skinless potato. Potatoes are cut into pretty small pieces as well, which is different from the puri sabjis I've had in other parts of India. But I do have to say, the sauce is really light. It's almost a nice complement to the puri itself, and you can taste a bit of spice that's coming from the masala puri as well as the actual sauce, but it's not an overpowering level of spice. It's quite light, it's quite nice, and it's a great way to start off breakfast here in Rishikesh. This is how people have breakfast, and this place is apparently one of the best puri sabji stalls here in Rishikesh. And I have to say, it's a pretty good puri sabji. It's not the best that I've had, but pretty sure around here it's the best you're gonna get in Rishikesh. I don't think I've ever been in a restaurant with an elevator before. I think that's how dinner's going. Not sure what's going on here, but this is quite the experience. Let's get a table first and I'll tell you a little more about this place, because this might be one of the most legendary places for food here in Rishikesh. I mean, just look at this place. An elevator, crowded, I don't know what's going on. Wow. Alright, so this place here is a bit crazy. As you saw, there's an elevator to get up to the top. There are like hundreds of motorcycles out there. I don't think I've ever been to a place like this. It's so busy. This is actually called Rajasthani. And if you're thinking, wait a second, isn't that a province of India? You're right. Rajasthani is a different state. We are currently in Uttarakhand for eating at a restaurant called Rajasthani, which I find quite interesting. This restaurant does it all. They do Indo-Chinese food. They do Rajasthani food. They do South Indian food. They literally do whatever you can imagine. But what we've got here is their thali, and even their thalis, they do multiple options of thalis. What we've got the heritage thali, and it comes with a whole lot of options. It even comes with a dessert, which we're gonna try out at the very end here. But we've got some naan, we've got some roti, we've got some rice, we've got vegetables, we've got dal, we've got paneer, we've got so many things going on. We've got a salad as well. I don't even know where to start, and that is the problem I always have with thalis. There's too many options, too many combinations. It's an endless probability of what your taste buds could experience. So with that, let's go ahead, look at this one. I mean, does it not get prettier than this? Look at the coriander, look at the butter. I mean, look at the size of my face. It can literally just cover my face like that. Like I can literally hide behind it. It's so massive. And you can see the butter and that sort of coriander on top. That is how you get a good naan. What I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna go ahead and take a piece out first. And the way you judge an Indian restaurant is always by its dal. I always think that the best way to see how good a place is how are they doing dal. Because dal is simple. You can't really mess it up, but you can also bring it to the next level and make it exceptional. So with that, what we're gonna do, we're gonna dip some of it right in the dal right here. Oh yeah. Wow, you can see here, it's got like little black little beans in here. These are the little dal beans. Let's go ahead, let's try this out. This dal here is dal makhani. I mean, you can tell it's makhani because it's a little bit creamy. It's got a bit of butter in it. balcony here, the first butter. And you can taste, it's a little buttery, it's got a little nice flavor to it. It's got a bit of oil on it. It's the perfect texture. It's not too watery either. You can tell as you're scooping it up and down. It's not a very watery dal. It's got quite a bit of thickness to it, which I like because when you have a naan like this, it's really nice to scoop it up. But what I think might be an even better combination, and this is what I love about thali, you can mix and match as much as you want. There's no wrong way to eat a thali. Is that you put some of the dal on top of the rice, and I love the dal with rice together. So let's go ahead, let's try out this combination here. It doesn't get better than that. I mean, that is perfect. The rice absorbs up all the flavor. I think actually the dal fits better with the rice. And also, let's look at the rice here. This is not any type of rice. This is jeera rice. Jeera is a spice here called cumin. So when you have that flavor in the rice, it adds to the flavor. It adds to the sort of taste that you get. Plus the dal, that is literally as perfect as it gets. That is why you come to India. Jeera rice is just better than normal rice. It always has been. It always will be. Now, we've got a few more things going on here too. We've got a mixed veg. You can see it's got some potatoes, some green beans, some other things going on. That looks really, really nicely done. So what I'm gonna do, we get a piece of roti. I'm sorry, not roti, this is naan. We're gonna go ahead, grab some of these vegetables. I mean, look at that. Look at the variety of vegetables. You've got beans, you got peas, you got, I think, tomato. I think you got so many things going on. It's a flavor bomb. It's a vegetable bomb in here, and we're gonna go ahead. We gotta try it out. I have to say, the vegetables, if you love vegetable flavors, you're gonna love that. You can taste the peas, the bean flavor. It's a really, really strong, fresh bean flavor. You can taste the greenness of the vegetables almost. After you eat that, you're gonna feel pretty healthy. So, I mean, I do like the dal a lot more than the vegetables, but if you love greens, if you love the flavor of greens and you like to feel healthy, then that is probably your best bet. Final thing we've got here, paneer. Now usually, I'm not a fan of paneer, but look at the color of that. It's got that dark red sauce. It's got dark red chili in there. I mean, does it get better than dried chili with paneer? I mean, that excites me, having some dried chili in there. I'm not even gonna try the paneer. I'm just gonna go with the sauce and put a red chili in there because that's how much I love chili here in India. So what I'm gonna do is, oh, look at that naan. That literally just crackles away. That is a perfectly cooked naan. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna grab some of that sauce. Oh yeah. Look at how nice. Oh, we got some onions here as well. This is a really exciting. Out of all the bites, I think I'm the most excited for this one. Let's go ahead and try it out. That has to be the best thing here. It's spicy, it's sweet, it's got a bit of creaminess, it's oily, you can see the oil on there. When you can see oil, that makes me happy. I like to see oil on my food. If you don't have oil, what are you cooking it with? You got the incredible flavor, the tomato, you can taste the onions. The onions have been cooked down really, really nicely. And then the naan is the perfect vessel to encapsulate it all. I mean, it literally carries all of that. The naan itself has some butter on it, but then you add it with the oiliness of that sauce, you add the spice of that. I mean, you need spice in your life, and with that sort of level of chili, with that level of red chili in there, that just makes me happy. One thing I forgot to add, they do have a few other things. So aside from naan, they've got papri. You've got, see, here we've got this crispy little cracker here. This is something you can also use to dip in things. And one last thing, they have achar, which is a type of pickle here in India. Here, they've got some types of achars that you can go ahead, just dip a little bit of that sauce in that achar. It adds a really nice flavor. Get it with some dal. I mean, this is the perfect bite. The achar adds this really nice, funky flavor to it that you're not going to get from fresh sort of dal and sort of vegetables. It's just a really nice flavor. Achar takes time to make. It takes time to create that pickly flavor. So when you add that into the flavors, it's a nice funk, it's a nice twist. It's something that you're not going to get anywhere else in the world. If you're looking for fresh vegetables, they've got that too. You've got cucumbers, you've got onions. Honestly, this is a feast for one. It could be a feast for two. In addition to that delicious thali, they bring a complimentary dessert with the thali. I mean, have you ever had a full meal and it just comes with a dessert? That makes me so happy that it just comes with a dessert. Now, this is a dessert called kheer. I actually don't think I've had it here in India yet. So this is going to be my first kheer here in India. What is kheer? Well, for those of you who don't know what kheer is, it's basically like like a rice pudding. It's sort of with rice, it's got a bit of milk, I think. It's like a sort of cooked down sort of rice dessert. And the thing is, it's pretty universal. I mean, when you go to Latin America, you have arroz con leche. When you go to other parts of Europe, you'll have rice also cooked down. So this is a pretty universal dessert, but I'm excited to try the Indian twist to see how they make kheer here. I think there's a bit of cinnamon on top, and it's also a very yellow color. That is quite different from other rice puddings I've had around the world. I mean, in other parts of the world, it's very white in color. Here, it's yellow, and I think that has to do with the fact that they put a bit of saffron, maybe a few spices in there. That's what gives it that unique yellow color. So without further ado, let's go ahead. Let's try this kheer out. Wow. I mean, look at how delicious that looks. That beautiful yellow color. You can see the rice all gloopy together. Let's go ahead and give it a try. Perfect. The one thing I love is that there are nuts actually in the kheer. I've never had a kheer with nuts in it before. I don't think they do that outside of India. But here, they've got cashews in there, they've got some nuts in there. It adds a nice crunch. I mean, the problem with kheer is that it's usually soft, it's too liquidy. But with a bit of nuts, it adds a bit of texture, it adds a bit of crunch. And that's exactly what you need with a soft, almost liquidy, pudding-like dessert. Now the thing is, this is also not too sweet. It's not overpoweringly sweet. Indian desserts have a tendency to be very, very sweet. I mean, think about jalebi, gulab jamun. I mean, those are very, very sweet desserts. But this dessert is perfect. It's not too strong, it's not too sweet. It's the right balance of all the flavors, of the rice, of the milk, of the saffron, of the different spices, cardamom, cinnamon, all these spices that have been put inside create the perfect sort of balance of flavors within the dessert. I mean, that is an exceptional way to end off a delicious meal. It's so nice, and I think the one thing that surprised me, the nuts. As you're digging through, you can find all these cashews, and they're not whole cashews, they cut them in half. They sort of chop these cashews in half, so it adds an incredible, nice, delicious crunch that you're not gonna get anywhere else. Absolutely delicious, phenomenal way to end off this meal. And with that, this is a legendary. I mean, look at all the motorbikes here parked just to eat here. I mean, you know how good a place is when you see so many motorcycles parked out here. But this place, I know we are in a different state. We are in Uttarakhand, and yet a restaurant named Rajasthani serves some of the best food I found here in Uttarakhand. It's absolutely delicious. It's stunning. It is exceptionally good. Some of the best food I've had here in India. But I am so full. I can't eat anymore. The food they do has been absolutely exceptional, and I've loved every moment of trying the food here in Rishikesh. So with that said, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video here at this incredible food tour in Rishikesh. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you did, definitely give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more food and travel videos. We've got so many more videos coming from here in India, so make sure to stay tuned. What a delicious day it's been, and I'll see you all on the next one. Bye guys.